It started with a simple welfare check, a routine call. The kind of thing police officers receive dozens of times a week. Neighbors worried about someone they hadn't seen in a while, family members unable to get through on the phone. But on a quiet suburban street in Lakewood, Ohio, that ordinary welfare call would unravel into one of the most disturbing discoveries the local police had ever faced. On the surface, the neighborhood looked safe. Tree-lined roads, children's bikes left out on front lawns, porch lights glowing warmly against the dusk. Nothing screamed crime scene. Nothing warned of the horror waiting inside one of those neatly kept homes. The house in question belonged to David and Linda Warren, a married couple in their late 50s. David was a retired mechanic. Linda, a former elementary school aide. They had lived in the neighborhood for over 20 years. To most, they seemed like a quiet, ordinary pair who kept to themselves. But by early March of 2019, neighbors began to notice troubling signs. The curtains stayed drawn. The Warrens' car hadn't moved from the driveway in weeks. And perhaps most unsettling, the strange odor drifting from the property. At first, residents dismissed it as maybe garbage or something dead in the walls. But it grew worse, more putrid, impossible to ignore. One evening, a neighbor named Carol Jensen decided she'd had enough. She hadn't seen Linda in months, and every time she passed the Warrens' driveway, she swore she felt something wrong, something heavy in the air. She called the police and requested a welfare check.